points in the game.
What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, cause we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like Pope. 4 a.m., and I know which girls I'm taking home. Trends, 100 on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just show them. Private plane, we just floating.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you revel out in dark hallways? This way, I guess I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Chain a lot of names, some know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me know.
It's a high-altitude game for us today. Welcome to Empower Field at Mile High Stadium in Denver. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First down and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2nd and 13. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Pacheco will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Buckets, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say it's this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on first down, Nix. Flushed out of the pocket. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Harvey gets it on the counter. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes down a little short of the 40.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey's got him right side. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 28. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play. Now we'll pause for an injury that nobody wants to see. That is Travis Kelsey in need of some assistance. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Blast through midfield. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. That's Worthy running the slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the red zone now. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Nix now to throw. This is Ingram working the left side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
He connects downfield. That'll be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw again. Nix gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They're set up at the 35 now.
1st and 10.
Nix to throw again. Delivered to the sideline. Smith Njigba brings it in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slam. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete. Folks, he wasn't able to stay in bounds.
2nd and 10.
Hey, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, yeah, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down too.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix has a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stuffed at the 2. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Our score, 14-0. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a one-score game in the first half. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Left side, it's caught by Rice. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 13-point lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a Conda on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Jukes one defender. Another awesome move. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix holds on to it. Crosses the Nix is hit, and he lost that football. And he recovers his own mistake. He can keep going here. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Brought in close to the 8. A nice gain of 8 there, and that brings them to 1st and goal.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, there's way too much risk for that reward.
They'll run here, it's Harvey. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 1-score game in the first half. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
To kick off for the Broncos.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by Rice. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
The counter give here to Pacheco. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
42-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a Conda on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Here's Nix to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Hitting Ingram on the slant. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's a 3rd down give to Harvey. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Broncos, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Nix escapes the pocket. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12.
First down throw, Mahomes. This one falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
At the 41-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Takes it in at the 21. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Along the sideline, Brown brings it in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw. Called in by Gray. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Nix. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot.
The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and long for Nix. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
All is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And it's out of bounds. Took a bounce, and it's going to be marked right along the 30-yard line.
And they're on the 30-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 22-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It is a pick six and a KC touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme was gimme 6.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Giving this to Harvey. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 16 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Harvey once more. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled on the play by one of the linemen, Omar Norman Lott.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
7-yard line.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He lobs it deep middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
They'll bring out the punter here. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
16-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
Gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First down, Kansas City.
Play action, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Third and long for him here. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. From the red zone now. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Justice Hill on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive starts with an option, right side. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And he takes this one back. It is a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
52, Broncos 28. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a Conda on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. On the move, headed right. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, here's Nix again. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he will get this inside the 30.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.